Whoa, hey there. Markets are doing some crazy stuff today, aren't they? Kind of like a bear market. Bear market. All right, let's take a look at some crypto. We'll take a look at the crypto market cap, you know? We're just gonna chill over here and bring it up here. So on the charts. All right, there we go. So we're looking at the monthly here, and let's make all my squiggly lines go away so we can just kind of see what's going on in the market there. And let's put them back on. All right, so you see some charting that's going on here, and we have a nice little scoop. And oftentimes when you see this happen, when you see that it doesn't make an all-time high and still coming down on the monthly, it's showing some signs of bear market. And if we go to the weekly, we're seeing the crossover here, we're seeing it come down. Not very good. On the daily, it's drifting down lower, got a rug pull, came all the way down to 1.864 trillion in market cap. So this is market cap, right? Total market cap for all crypto. And you know, that's it's looking like it's gonna come back down here, and then what do we see? We see it kind of maybe break through. And what do we see this at? You know, let's look back in time here. Let's look back in time here. Yeah, so this much more volatile, right? Much more volatile up and down, very quick movements. But when we get over to here, we have a very subtle, a lot more subtle movements in here in growth. So um, we're not seeing the same type of patterning here on the breakdown. And some of us might say that's because of crypto advertising is still available now. Yeah, and also there's a lot more institutions well positioned to absorb the demand for crypto. And you see here when we have crypto available for a lot more people, I believe my theory is that we're going to have less volatility and the dips are going to be or they're going to be massaged over. So we're seeing more of these rolling lines here, yeah, versus some of these very drastic boom, 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 down, up, down, up, down. And so we see some regain here, and we had some little news here. So it did. There's some activity that's going on here, but still there's this pattern here. It's very it doesn't look very good for the long term. We're seeing some downward channel coming down here, don't you know? And you know, we come down to here, we hit this bottom, and maybe we bounce back up here, and then we come back down. But you know, this is all speculation. And yeah, so let's see what it does here. Let's go back to that daily here real quick. We're seeing it come down. Yeah, really hitting hard. Boom. Starting really just kind of just dredging, right? Like many people expected this to roll up roll up here, and it didn't. Comes down, roll up, come down. So let's go to the 5-day and see what's happening here. Oh, seeing some roll. Not good. But you know, we look to the general market. We look to the general markets in Bitcoin. We see a big drop. Well, let's make some of this go away now, eh? Here we go. So we're seeing the roll pattern, seeing the roll, all in the roll. Yep, he's rolling around there. Let's put all the lines and squiggly on there and see what the heck's going on underneath the hood there. And lots of action here, lots of trying to figure out what is going on. And you know, what was right down in that previous caps there from the previous, you know, timelines. Well, let's go to log. Yep, there we go. Much better. Sorry. Very good. Let's go to 5-day. Boom. All right. So we've seen some action here we've never seen before. You know, it's following the previous bear market, and then it just says, "Oh, hey, we're gonna have some action." Boom. Right, and then have some continuation. But we're still seeing the downward trend. It's not making up out of there yet. So. Yep, and that's coming down now, eh? You see that? Coming down? Coming down. Ooh. So it's definitely the bears are coming in and buying this stuff up. Or the bulls are coming in and buying this stuff up. The bears just we're just letting them do it. You got all this news about people buying at like 46,000, like millions and millions of dollars. I bet they're shorting it too on the CME. All right. So let's look at those traditional markets here. What's going on with the Dow Jones Industrial? And you know, we're seeing let's look at the monthly timeline here, and we're seeing some rollover here. The markets are they're at the high, you know, and let's look at the 12-month cycles here. 12-month cycle. Yep. So right back there, and it's like crisscross and scissors style. Not sure what it wants to do. Um, so that's the Dow. All right. They let's look at the 6-month trial here. Coming kind of down. Strength is being lost in the RSI. Still have a little velocity up. You know, we can still see a little bit of action for a couple months. Let's go to 2-month here. Coming down. Oh, yep, that's what we're seeing. Let's do the 1 month. Oh, yeah. September. What's the top in August? Yeah. For a 2 week. Oh, no, nope. 1 week. Yep. We're seeing it come down. Boom. All right. So there's a buy signal here. Ooh, on the hash ribbons. Oh, this is a trading instrument for Bitcoin, not here. So we're gonna minimize that. Actually, we're just going to we'll just leave that to be for now. All right, yeah. So we'll just go shrink, and then we'll do that too here for that one as well. And then we'll put that over here, and we'll see these charts a little better. NVT, gonna just get rid of we're gonna move that down here. Move that down a little bit. We don't want to see that either. All right. All right now. All right. Okay. So here's what we're seeing on the Dow Jones. Let's but here's the ones I wanted to show you here. Here's the S&P. What am I seeing in the S&P? And on the weekly charts, we're seeing it come down there too. Let's go on the monthly, just so we know. Starting to see the drip on the monthly rotation coming down here. This people might be asking, you know, what is the Fibonacci retracement? Boom. You know, we could definitely oofta. Yeah, that looks like definitely a possibility there. Let's make that there. That still hold true. Right around that 618. Oh, okay. So that would be a good market bottom. Now, if we have a double dipper down to the bottom, some people are predicting a double dipper. So we go down, up, a little down again, you know, and I just don't know, but we'll see. Whoops, no, let's not do that. Do 3 months. Boom, 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 Yep, there's a little topping pattern there. Market coming down. 1, 2, 3, 3 weeks of continuous down. I guess this is the second week, so let's not count that one. Let's count 3 days. Let's do 1 day. This is a day. Boom. So we're gonna have a little recovery here. Probably come something like right there, maybe right there, and then it'll come down. So definitely set your shorts ready there. I'm gonna put that up here. So what I wanted to show you here is how to a place to short. I made a pretty good liking here. Started setting up some shorts back here in August, and this is a way to short the market, you know, and this is a good way to do it without paying a lot of fees. And you know, I sold this one at $26 today, 26.20, right around there, and it was a good sell. Come down here from 21, you know, not too much, but I was looking for that breakthrough, and I knew we'd see it, we'd hit it, and then we'd come back down. So I imagine what we're going to see is a little bit of action. So actually, it might be a good time to buy some FAS, because FAS and FAS are inverse of each other. Okay, and with the let's take the log off here. And with the FAS, we're coming. Looks like we'll probably end up coming down to this line here, the support line, and being bought up, So definitely there's a support line there, and with all the buybacks, though, that kind of throws a little wrench in the financial markets because a lot of the banks can now buy back their own stocks. So we're not all sure what that's going to do for the market, especially on the fast and fads. But we have some ideas, and what I would imagine is banks aren't stupid. Do you think banks are stupid? Are they going to buy their bank at the all-time high? The pricing at their all-time high? No. I'm going to crash that. Then they buy it. They ain't stupid. No, no, no. If you look back at these things, they've only been around for a very short amount of time. 2009, it was right after the last financial crash. Oh, this one was started up in January of 8. So, right around that time. Just boom. Whoosh. Lots of growth. Yep. Mhm. So, we'll see what happens here, but this is just the way it's short. What I want to bring some attention to is look at Tesla. Let's do the monthly chart here. And what we're seeing here is the similar pattern as we saw for, Bitcoin. Um, let's make all the squiggly marks go away. Bitcoin, very similar to Tesla. Huh? Okay. And what we're seeing here, seeing the red mic. So you wanna do some risk management. Some make sure your shorts are set right. Like so a lot of different ways of doing that. Very interesting. Real quick though, back to a Bitcoin idea. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust typically leads the way. A little bit more definable in patterning than one would might expect. And this gives more people access to the Bitcoin in over the counter way. So what we're seeing here is this is down at this used to be at a premium, right? Used to be at a premium at certain prices in early stages. So now it's now at a discount, you know, um, rather than $47 or 43,000, right? Is 34,000. So $34, So there's delayed action, but when you see a discount here, that's some sign of concern. When it used to be at a premium. Okay. Well, what else is here to look at? Look at the Dow Jones. All right, let's look at the economy here really quick. Just see what's going on with the economy because I think it's a bear party. We're gonna be we're gonna be a bear party. Bear party. All right, here we go. GDP seems to be doing all right, but let's look at some little different lines here. Whoops. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So we're seeing some decline here, and not a whole lot we can really do about that. The economy is going to do what the economy is going to do from a GDP perspective, and you know. But what I want to see here is the corporate profits after tax without IVAs, and we're seeing some great corporate profits. So that's a good times, good examples, right? M1 money supply is still drastically increased, but um, we're seeing that movement. M2 velocity is actually down. So this would indicate the amount of money that's being sent from one person to another, and how much is used, right? The usage of money, and when money's being used a lot, that's one indicator of inflation. But the velocity of money is actually been coming down over time, so it's deflationary in essence there. Um, so the DXY, which is the dollar average, which I know a lot of people are just like bearish against the dollar. I'm actually bullish. Here's why. We're sitting here at about 92 to $94 per or $94 against a basket of other goods. We're seeing the green pattern show up here as a rotation. Strength is improving with the stochastic RSI. So the dollar is definitely improving here. We're at $93. If we can break out of this $94 range here, we're gonna see some upside here. And it wasn't too long ago, that we seen it up at $94, a little over $103 here, eh? And so not sure what that's going to be doing for the rest of the world, but the dollar strong would be we can import a lot more. Exports not good, not good on the exports. But we're not really that big of an export country. We do have exports in certain things, but we're not really well known for that. Manufacturing sectors, all over in other parts of the world. So we can get goods over here. The problem is with goods, there's a supply issue with a lot, and that's when you have the same amount of demand, or a lower amount of demand. You can still have a lower amount of demand than the peak all-time demand, and have a way low supply of goods. Then your pricings will naturally tend to skew up. And we have losses that many businesses have to recover over the pandemic, but they're going to increase their prices in hopes to recover some of those losses. So those are being passed on to the consumers, what we're finding, and we'll see if those stick. But we'll look at some charts here. So the U.S. dollar index, we're seeing it start to transition through. We can imagine a breakthrough happening. The lows are becoming higher, right? We're seeing a nice growth in the lows, and it's just bouncing right off on the supply zone. So we'll see what happens here with the dollar. On the weekly time frame and the daily time frame, we could see a rotation lower. In fact, we could probably even see a comfortable $90 DXY. So or 90 DXY. So before it takes off. So that is a possibility here. That is a possibility. Let's look at channel coming in here. The 12-month chart, we're looking at overall not good. So we're just looking at here at yeah. From a yearly chart, there's definitely not strength in there. So I would say we could probably see yeah, you could definitely see within this range. That's what we're seeing right now, is this definite range. It could break down a little bit, but I imagine that the support that's being provided back here is going to with stand $78. Don't know if we'll see that here. It's been a while since we've seen. So if this wants to turn up, it could. So let's look at the 6-month. It's bouncing. Strength is increasing. So on the shorter time frame, we're definitely seeing some actions coming up here. So imagine that will continue to go. So bullish on the dollar and at least over the next year, and seeing increases in that. All right. So with a bullish dollar, we're setting the context for all of this. Consumer price index is still again at a high. Personal income has come down, and so personal income coming down, personal income's coming down, and the savings is coming down. What does that means? Consumers don't have money, or as much money to have in the stock market. So if we see prices of food going up, right? Prices of because the supply is still down, right? If we see prices still going up and less people have discretionary income to spend, and their savings is down, where will they be pulling money out of? They'll be pulling money out of the markets. When you have to have food, the stocks feed you, especially when they're going down. No, not a good sign. Not a good sign. So there's definitely indicators here that that we're in for an interesting time. We're in for an interesting time coming up here. And it's only a matter of time, I imagine. All right. So federal debt continues to go up. Trade weighted US dollar index. What's happening here? Double bottom? No. We'll see here. I'm gonna keep monitoring this one. Here's an SPXU. Put ultra short in the S&P. If you want to short the S&P, you can. Let's go to the log chart here, and let's break out to the bars. And losing strength. Looks like it's coming back down here in the 3 month. Let's go on the week. Okay, weekly looks like we've been making some progress. Then this has been the bottoms down at 15, now up to 17, 711. Okay, so we might be looking for an entry right around in here, the $16 mark, and this is looking like it's got some legs here. All right, this may not. I bet we'll sit right off of that 16 again. Just a quick speculation here. Oh, that might be it. 17 might be it. Um, uh, yeah, let's say 16-ish. All right, and so that'd be or takes off another jump. So don't often see that very much. Here's the last time I did this was back in February 2021, where we had growth in a secondary, a little small correction. But these are short timelines, okay? So remember that we don't see these huge opportunities, just little blips, even here. So we went from down to $88 up to 218. So you double your money really quickly. These are just for short trading instrument. Household debt service payment as percentage of disposable income. That's coming down. Well, it went down, up, down. All right, so it looks like debt is coming down, which is from a fiscal conservative perspective, very good, but from an economic perspective, not good because that means less money is being used um, to buy goods and services. Or I'm sorry, less goods and services are being purchased on financing, and as long as I can make the payment type of model isn't holding out as much anymore. People are looking like they're putting money in savings, and I think that's a good thing, but not necessarily good for the economy. Retail sales are topping. We're seeing topping pattern. Probably probably looking for a recorrection down this line here, something along that. Gonna look for that, and if it breaks through, then it breaks through. It's definitely a possibility. Dun, 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 dun. So we come back down, people want to buy, and then goods and services too expensive, coming down. All right, so there's definitely a channel up there that was riding. And doesn't seem to want to. Oopsie. Ah, there we go. You see a channel here. That's on a lower channel. Breaks down here. There's probably a channel down here. Something along like, whoops. This is all speculation, right? But I'm just putting on a parallel channel here, and this is sitting right on the top of that. Breaks down here. Breaks down here. We're looking at um, advanced retail sales still coming down, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, people stay safe. All right, here. All right, all right. What's going on with the UBT treasuries coming up? Woo! Build strength. Yep. So imagine this. Oh, what's to buy treasuries? Oh, Capacity utilization. All right. Business inventory still. This is the other weird thing. Uh, just back up to pre-pandemic level right before the dip. So, and we're starting to see strength is up there. Starting to see the movement up. So we'll see if that total inventories can continue to go up there. That'd be a good thing, you know. But if you look at the shelves, it's not what it's saying. So, we'll see. We'll see. Good old Fred data. Personal income expenditures. All right, let's start looking all right. Manufacturing. And CPI is up. And we're starting to see a little the rotation there. You see how it's kind of come bloop, and then probably come down here. So probably see this consumer price index get rejected and then come down. Oh, there's consumer sentiment. Um, there we go. And let's lay over um, all right, let's try this one more time. CPI. All right, so we'll just it's not seeing. I'm not getting the charting that I need. Maybe I need to go to the Fed website to show this, but essentially what we're seeing here is the University of Michigan's consumer sentiment study. And what we're seeing here is consumer sentiment is as declining, sentiment of the market, the economy, and this isn't necessarily a good sign, especially where we're at, pre-pandemic levels, which were in, uh, right up here around the 101, and then pandemic time comes in, and we're down to, we're hitting off of the 72. And we've done this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, C, maybe an ABC here still. And then we're probably going to take another step down. Doesn't look like it's breaking through. Let's look at a 3-month timeline. There's a rotation. There's a rotation there, so that's a good sign. Things are coming. Looks like it's one to catch there, but we'll see if it. See what happens. Let's go down the monthly. The dip. So if it breaks this channel, it's a sign of nervousness there. So we're seeing this widening, and then it might. I would imagine it would break down. Um, yeah, we're looking at breakdown. So consumer sentiment, um, we'll see. We'll see what happens there, but not looking all that great. Not looking all that great. Let's look at 12 month. Yeah, on 12-month timeline. So we're seeing we can see we're definitely a recheck at that 59 level, and we had that in 1974, 2008, and we didn't have it yet here. So um, 70 could even be that line right here. Nice support there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll just check that there, and we'll check that there, and see. There's just one right there. There's one right there. One right there ish. And then here, and then the all-time high. So we're seeing a grid pattern. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Could it come up? I doubt it. Doubt it. I doubt it. Doubt it. All right. So what you see is what you get. This is the truth. These are the charts, and that's how we play with it. So let's rock and roll with it, man. All right. Until next time. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer them. And if you need a bearish prediction, you need something to really put your hat on. I would definitely short the markets at these times. You're looking to short, position yourself in a short opportunity. And at DXY is a great. We're seeing a great breakthrough on the dollar. So strong dollar, very good. Not very good for gold. Oh, let's check out gold here real quick. All right. Let's make that go away there. And let's check out these candle bars. What we're seeing here on the charts on the dollar, I'm sorry, on the gold, very similar. It's almost leading the way, if you will, on the Bitcoin and even Tesla. But we're seeing this flattening out. We're definitely going to see another 16,000 on the gold, and I would imagine we could even see 15 and a 13, and that would be devastating for a lot of people. Hmm. Coming down here, we did get another green sign, you know, on the year. So this was kind of a let's do this way here. Oh, we're seeing definitely see some crisscross. Definitely coming down here. All right, so had an all-time high there. It's coming down, and from a 12-month trajectory, I imagine 1300 would probably be the floor on that. Uh, or we could see definitely maybe a floor of 900, but that this doesn't seem right. All right, let's put some lines in here and let's see if some lines can help us find a trend. Yeah, there's one. All right, coming down here looks like so. Yeah, this one's challenging. We're gonna see. Well, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna see here, but definitely boom. We see that? We don't know. We're still not quite sure that. Hmm. It's on the 12-month chart, right? So let's look at a short timeline here. Um, So be good support right here. We're looking about 1300, 1300. So things are coming down. That's for sure. Oh, you can't even see the chart, you know? my big fat face is in the way. Big fat face. All right. So it's great talking to you, everybody. I'm going to go take my big sledgehammer and I'm going to go beat some stuff. Cheerios.